Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk to you about something that's a little more personal, but I think it's really going to resonate with a lot of you. Before I got into day trading full-time, I was an entrepreneur. I built and ran my own businesses, and that grinded out hustle mindset, it really helped me succeed for years. But once I got into trading, I realized something painful. What made me a great business owner was not making me a good trader, it was making me a terrible trader. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the habits and the beliefs and the things that I actually had to unlearn from my business ownership days, and how doing less, not more, actually helped me become a better trader. In business, the more I hustled, the more I got out of it. More hours, more client meetings, more outreach, all of that moved the needle. If I wanted to increase my revenue, I had to increase my marketing spend and open up more hours on my sales calendar and take on more clients. More hustle and more work meant more income with my business. So when I got into trading, I carried that same mindset over, and I was thinking, more screen time is better. More trades equals more opportunity. More time watching the charts would lead to more success. But in trading, more is not always better. In fact, it usually leads to overtrading and burnout and chasing setups that don't align with your edge. So now I try to do less, but with more precision. I have a plan and I wait and I execute, and then I walk away. In business, I lived by KPIs and projections. I would say, if I land 5 clients this month, then I'll make X dollars. If my close rate percentage increases by 10%, then I'll be able to scale my business this much. If I hire another employee, then my revenue will increase. So this mindset, it really wrecked me in trading, because in trading, you can't force the outcome. You might have your A+ setup and follow all of your rules, but still lose money that day. So projecting things like, if I make $500 a day, then I can make $10,000 a month. Or, you've done the math before. Like, if I need to hit this 20% consistency rule for this prop firm, then that means I need to make this much per day for the rest of the week, and then I'll qualify for a payout, right? You've done that. But that only increases the pressure and the emotional attachment to the outcome. So now I focus on executing the plan. That's it, not controlling the result. Because the truth is, the market doesn't care about your projections. As an entrepreneur, I wore 20 hats. If I wasn't busy, I felt like I was slacking. If I wasn't working, then something was wrong, right? Like, I was always working. And if I wasn't physically working, my mind was racing and constantly thinking about how I could move the needle forward in my business. I associated motion with progress. But in trading, sitting on your hand is often the best move. There's days where doing nothing means that you're doing everything right. At first, I would force trades just to feel productive, and that always cost me. So now I've learned to respect the importance of just being still and waiting for the right setup, and detaching myself from the need to feel productive during every trading session. With my business, I controlled a lot. I could control my marketing, I could change my pricing, my calendar, my schedule that I opened up, my output. If I had a slow month in revenue, I knew exactly what to tweak to make changes the next month. I could add another service, I could run an offer to my email list, I could tweak any number of things and get a different result. But in trading, I can't control the market. And that's been one of the hardest things to accept. I had to unlearn the idea that I could always fix a bad outcome. In trading, sometimes you just have to take the loss and move on. There's no tweaking or optimizing that you could have done in that scenario. You just have to move forward with discipline and clarity, and really stay level-headed so that you're ready when the market does give you an opportunity and you can capitalize on the next move. And here's a big one. As an entrepreneur, your business often becomes your identity. Like, if my business is doing well, then I feel good about myself. If my business is successful, then my confidence is high. I feel proud of myself. I feel like I'm providing for my family. You name it, it just becomes who we are. In trading, if we carry that same identity attachment and your self-worth rises and falls with your P&L, that's dangerous. I've had to really separate myself from the outcomes. Like, a red day doesn't mean I'm a failure, but just the same, a green day doesn't make me a genius, right? I've had to learn to focus on process over outcome, and really on consistency over excitement, and really just keep myself level with my emotions, no matter the outcome. So if you're an entrepreneur and you're making the leap into trading, just know that you might be bringing baggage with you, habits that have served you before, and they might not actually be serving you here, and they're sabotaging you here. But the good news is you can unlearn them. And when you do, trading becomes more clear, and you're more calm, and it's way more sustainable, and you can become profitable. So you guys, let me know in the comments. I want to know, what habits from your past career have you had to unlearn to become a better trader? And you guys, if you found this helpful, give this a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.